Yes, guys, welcome back to Smokey's football channel. And it's D-Day, it's match day. Chelsea versus Real Betis in the final of the Conference League. Conference. I really hope this is the last time we'll be playing this league because I don't know. It's just something I don't really like. It's something I don't really like. It's the least of the least for me. Anyways, if we win this competition right now, it means we'll be the first team that has completed all that is winnable in Europe. I mean, we have won the Champions League twice. We've won Europa. We've won, what else? Super Cup. We've won Club World Cup. I think that's about it. So the last one is now the Conference League. Once we win the Conference League, it means we have completed everything in Europe, all the winnable trophies in Europe, which is good. We'll be the first team, and that's actually a milestone. And it is the major reason why I'm rooting for us to win it. Yeah, and it makes us qualify for the Europa League, whatever. But thank God we have already qualified for the Champions League. And it's about time I actually talk about that. Before the match, I was really scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I sensed there will be, bottle jobs. Some teams will bottle it at the last day, but I didn't know specifically what team it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be Chelsea. Usually it's always, I don't want to mention the name of the team, but I was thinking this time it's going to be Chelsea. But as you would have it, all the people that were actually competing with us for the top 4 spots actually bottled it. Although, regardless of their results, we would have still qualified, but it might have been 5th or something. I really don't want to even go back into that calculation. The fact is that we have qualified. On the last day, Aston Villa lost to Manchester United that have been losing, and Newcastle lost to Everton. How dramatic. Anyway, it's done and dusted, and we are back in the Champions League. It's good to be back. It's good to hear that song. We are the champions. And I'm hoping that we'll go all out to win the Champions League. Maybe not next season, but maybe the following season. You never can tell. Chelsea is full of surprises. The last the 2 times we won the Champions League, we were okay. I think the last time was a bit more, competitive. A couple of people actually had us in mind for going all the way, but not exactly winning it, but going all the way. But for the previous one, that was the crazy one. The one we had to beat Napoli, beat Barcelona. It was crazy. And at the end, we actually beat Bayern Munich at their home stadium, and that's the epic one for me. And Champions League is full of great stories, and I hope this current Champions League final will be as eventful between PSG and Inter Milan. And by the way, I'm rooting for Inter Milan because I think they deserve it. They've come through the years. I think the last 2 seasons, I know the last one they got to the final and they were beaten by, was it Man City? And the previous one, they still did well. So I believe they deserve it. And this is not me saying that PSG don't deserve it too, but, I think this is their first time. Is this their first time at the final? I'm not sure. I would have to check the record. Anyways, that's not why we are here today. I'm here to talk about the final between Chelsea and Real Betis. Yeah, it's according to the analysts and people everywhere, they're saying Betis are the underdogs. And I strongly disagree because Betis is performing so well this season. They are, how do I put it? They're a more well-organized team. They're a well-organized team compared to Chelsea. We are a bit all over the place. We don't have a specific striker. We don't have a constant wingers. Unlike Betis, they have everybody planned out. You know who is who on the right, you know who is who on the left. And you might say, okay, that might work in favor of Chelsea because in a way we are not as predictable as we should be. I believe it's a disadvantage because we don't know what to expect. We don't know which players are going to be up to the task. The only player that has been constant is Cole Palmer, and is playing in the 10. And at times this season, it has been easy to, mark him out of the game. And that's why somebody like Caicedo has, shined through this season. Because in a way, teams have been able to undo Cole Palmer to an extent. Maybe based on the rigid role he's playing or some other factors. So I'm hoping this particular game is going to be different because let's face it, both teams don't know much about themselves right now. Yeah, you can look at videos and look at previous matches and try to analyze, but both teams are facing themselves literally is it the first time? I mean, this crop of players, I'm not saying this is the first time Chelsea's playing Real Betis, but this crop of players haven't faced each other in any way. So it's going to be an interesting one. So far, Conference League has been a walk in the park for Chelsea. Small teams here and there, even up to the semi-finals. So this is the first major test for Chelsea in Europe. And I hope we'll pass it in flying colors. Yeah. Speaking of formation, I don't want to dabble into it. It might work, it might not work, because this is not the EPL. Even as much as Betis might try to understudy what we do in the EPL, it won't be as easy as when you have, played against the team at least once or twice. So it's going to be a bit dicey. But I expect, don't let me say I expect, I pray that our players turn up for this game. And I pray Anthony doesn't score those crazy goals he's been scoring this season. I mean, that's funny. Anthony has been banging in goals, and at Manchester United, he was rubbish. Anyways, that's that for Real Betis and Chelsea. My prediction for this match, I predict, let me see. And by the way, I think Jackson is, eligible to play for this match. Jackson is eligible. McGew is eligible. A couple of new faces are eligible, and we have everything. We really don't have any excuse if you look at it, because almost everybody's fit. The only people that I think are injured are who is injured? Okay, Wesley Fofana, and who else? I think that's about it. The major injuries that we have, we can't talk about Kelly, man. So everybody is fit. So we really don't have any excuse. And everybody is calling Real Betis the underdogs because we have won the, almost everything in Europe. So I hope that Maresca brings his A game today. If it were left to me, I would play Jackson up front. I'll play... You know what? There are so many options in that team, and it can be really confusing. I can understand what Maresca might be going through at times. But for me, I'll play Jackson up front. I'll play Neto on the left, Madueke on the right, and the usuals, But this time, I would start... for me, my own thinking of the game is different. I would actually put Cole Palmer on the bench. I'll put Cole Palmer on the bench. I'll start Enzo Fernandez in the 10. Play Madueke on the right, Neto on the left, Jackson up front. Then put my Caicedo and Lavia to play in the double pivot. Then your regular back four, you have your Cucurella, you have James. Then you have, I don't know, I don't think Real Betis have, aerial power that much. So I would go with Chaluba and Cowell instead of Tosin Adarabioyo. Yes, that's what I'll do. And of course, Jorgensen in the post is been doing his thing for the Conference League, and it's only fair that he plays the final. Yeah, so that's what I would do for as regards the formation. And somewhere in the second half, when you're able to sit and read the game, then you bring in Cole Palmer, take off Jackson, put in Pedro, Neto in the middle. Then you can sleep Caicedo. Oh, no, it's really tricky. I really can't say. Take off Jackson, bring in Cole Palmer, then let him play like a false nine. I don't know. I'm not a manager. I'm just saying, I'm just catching my cruise. But for me, my prediction for this match is it's going to be a high-scoring match, because unlike EPL, where everybody decides to park the bus against Chelsea at times, Real Betis are a bit more open. They play a lot of attacking football. They are not a defensive team, really. And Spanish teams are known to, play a bit more attacking football. So I think the game is going to be filled with goals. So my prediction is a 3-2 win for Chelsea. Fingers crossed. 3-2 win for Chelsea. That is my prediction. Yeah, so after the match, I would do my, match analysis, and I'll talk about the transfers and the rumors we're hearing here and there, and the rubbish and the good ones. So let me know what you feel in the comment section about this match. Are you optimistic that Chelsea is going to win? And are you thinking we're going to lose? Let me know what you feel. And, about everything I've said, actually, leave your comments in the comment section, okay? If you're new here, endeavor to subscribe. Click on the bell notification button so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. Give us a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section. Till next time, peace.